I'm always fixing my hair when I come out of this place. Hey guys, I'm not gonna put on my black and white today at all. So I'm in my dining room sitting down. And it's really hot in London, so normally I'm on my step, but today I'm in my dining room sitting down. So let me see if I can show you. So there I am, my messy dining room with, there you are, that's dining table, and there's a teddy bear on my dining table, as you can see, because my son and my fridge has got all my other things on it. So there you go. So I'm in my dining room. Let's flip this around. So you just got to see my dining table with my son's teddy bear, and my fridge with all the notes on it. I keep a fridge with a lot of notepads and a lot of stickers because I need to keep a diary of how to stay together. So I want to talk to you today about my day. It's been a really busy day, a very productive day, and I invested in myself. Can you see this? I bought this book today called Psychology of Persuasion by B. Cialdini. Amazing book. I think you should go out and get this book if you want to understand the psychology of persuasion. If you're in business, if you're in sales, if you are in any form of marketing, and if you're in the business of having people say yes, I recommend that you go and get this book. It's a really big book, I must say. The print is very small, but I intend to read it off because it's something that I think would benefit me as a person and in the field of work that I do. So I'm just on the first chapter, and basically it says influence is basically the classic book on persuasion. So he basically explains why people say yes and how these principles apply, and it's an amazing book. It's been recommended to me. A lot of people have been talking about it. So it's called The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. Now, I jumped on this tonight to talk about investing in ourselves, because so often we do not invest in ourselves. Hi, Rory. Rory, can you please inbox me and let me know if you found the actual chapter profile that you're looking for our book? But I was talking about this book I bought today, The Psychology of Persuasion. A lot of us do not invest enough in ourselves, and it's a real epidemic, especially amongst people who claim to want a shift in their lives. And hi, Joan. Joan, have you got this book? Joan, do you have this book? Hi, Dave. Dave, do you have this book? Everybody, okay? It's an amazing book. I have been reading bits and pieces of it, and today I decided to get it. The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. You do. Hi, Rory. If you don't have this book, Joan, please get it. Dave, get this book. Rose, get this book. Everybody should read this book. Okay? Very good. Awesome stuff. And I was thinking about how many of us don't invest in ourselves. So we invest in all the wrong things. We invest in our designer shoes. We invest in our designer bags. We invest in the most expensive concert tickets, and we don't invest in ourselves. The mastermind is on Saturday. If you search on Facebook, left Rory because somebody pulled out. It's called Awakening Breakfast Mastermind. I'll send you the link when I'm done. So a lot of us invest in the wrong things in our lives. We invest in the holidays, the Red Soul shoes. We invest in the party tickets. We will pay to go and see Beyonce for $500 and $600. We will fly to Paris just to have a romantic day, which is a great thing. We will do all the amazing things, and we don't invest in ourselves. I'm sorry, I'm having allergies. And I'm guilty of investing in myself, sorry. But I also invest in I do all the other things. I just bought myself a Red Soul. And I can see my daughter sitting there thinking, let me see if she's not going to say that she has just bought herself a Red Soul. Rory, it's in the group, in the files, and we've also sent it to you on Facebook. I see it for myself, I'm gonna email it to you so that we're not stalling here, because it's in the group on file section, but I will do it again. No problem. So we invest in all the wrong things, and I'm gonna give you a good analogy. When I was teaching here in the UK, I was really surprised at how many kids would not have a pencil, would not have a pen, but they used to have the best mobile phones. They used to have the best trainers. And when it comes to the equipment they needed for lessons, they were never equipped. And some of us in this space, I will do that, Rory, you're welcome, are just like that. We don't invest. I was telling somebody recently how much I paid for coaching last year. For 6 months, I paid $10,000 for a 6 months course coaching program. I paid $10,000 US for a coach to help me write a program. And some people might say, "Oh my God, are you serious? Are you crazy?" No, I'm not crazy. I was investing in myself. And and you may see the impact that investment has brought to my life in particular. On the 24th of September, Sonia and I have an amazing announcement to make. And that announcement is going to shift lives. People are going to have wide open mouths and bulbous eyes, wondering, how did we pull that off? We pulled that off because we invested. We pulled that off because we understood the power of investing in yourself. And so we are having a mastermind on Saturday, which we hope to open for the rest of the year, where we're going to have an induction. That should never be an issue. So when people come to me and spend money to work with me, I tell you, I'm going to force you. I'm going to beg you. I'm not going to even try hard to persuade. You know why? Because you see value in. You buy what you see value in. And my clients who come to me, I don't even go hunting for them. Most of my clients nowadays are referrals. People refer them to me based on their results. I had a client in Wolverhampton that I picked up yesterday because one of my existing clients recommended her to me. I have a client that I have now as a VIP client. Somebody recommended me. Most of my clients come through referral these days, and I'm really glad for that, because it says that there is something good that I'm doing. There is results, and people are gauging from that, and they're benefiting. But I want to say that we're about to open a mastermind for the whole year, starting October into next year. We're opening a 1-year mastermind. So on Saturday, it's an introduction to it. It's going to be an amazing time. And it's only going to be open to 10 people. So, and you can be anywhere in the world. You know, we don't just have the mastermind physically. We have it online as well. And it's nice if you're in the UK, preferably, obviously, because we're going to meet up sometimes. But a mastermind is really key. A mastermind is where you get to share ideas with others. I tell you what's more important is that in masterminds, new business ventures can develop. You may find somebody in a mastermind who shares some of your values, some of the concepts you have, and may have the resources. You may have the tenacity and the can-do attitude that that person is looking for. So do not underestimate a mastermind. A mastermind can shift your life. So please, I'm going to ask you guys, as you start thinking about the Christmas outfit and how much turkey you're going to eat and all the other things, because people have started buying Christmas presents, I want you to cut back on the presents this year and think about how you're going to invest in your dreams, how you're going to invest in yourself. How can you cut back on half of that whiskey, that brandy, that Pinot Grigio, whatever you're buying for Christmas, okay? And how can you cut back on some of those things and invest in yourself? Because 17 is going to be more cutting edge technology. It's going to be more cutting edge business strategy. It's going to be more cutting edge. More coaches are going to come out of the woodworks. More trainers and authors and speakers are going to come. Trust me. 2017 is going to have much more speakers, much more trainers, much more authors, and you are going to have some USP, unique selling proposition, that's going to make you stand out. How will that happen? You're going to have to invest in yourself. The mastermind sounds good and enter the dream and life fulfillment. You should come, Dave. You should come and join us. It's like the jury's in on Saturday, this Saturday, 10 to 12. We're going to have a great time. My son and myself and Sonia are conducting it. And people get the chance to ask us questions. We're going to share a lot of knowledge, a lot of power stuff with you guys. And you're going to get to see into our brains of how we make our quantum leaps, how we have leaped into significance. But I want to say, even if you don't come to the mastermind, and that's okay too, when I come onto Facebook and I give you nuggets, it's not just to work with me. Obviously, it would be nice if you do, but it's generally speaking, how you need to improve your life, how you need to take control of your life, and how you need to understand that you need to start investing in the right things. I was meant to be in Croatia today. I was meant to be in Croatia all week on holiday with my mentor. He's in Croatia. But I had to make a choice that I want to go somewhere for Christmas with my kids. And I had to decide either Croatia and Christmas, can I afford them both? Should I invest some of that somewhere else? And people might think, oh my God, Ava, but that shouldn't be a hard call. I am still very sensible with my money. You have to know what's the best investment. Croatia is always going to be there. I can go to Croatia anytime. There's a holiday home there that my friend has. I can jump there any day I want to go. So I had to rationalize that vis-a-vis going and looking at the sensibility of it. I want you to start thinking of the sensibility of how you invest your money, how you invest your time. Time is one of the currencies you can never get back. As I said yesterday, there's no replay button, there's no rewind, there's no skybox that you can record anything. Time moves on. There's a song in Jamaica that says, time waited on no man. I can't even sing it very good. But basically, time waits for nobody, okay? It moves on. Whether you are stuck, it moves. If you are moving, it moves. If you die, it moves. If you are frozen, it moves. Time just moves regardless. So don't sit there thinking, I was just typing up the scripting for a website that's going to be released on the 24th of September. And somebody on this call knows what it's about. And as I was writing the scripting, you're gagged, you cannot speak, you're gagged, okay? You know who you are. And as I was writing the scripting for the person, the event, the announcement, I was going through my head a conversation that I had with this person on this call right now that knows what I'm talking about. And I was realizing, oh my God, Ava, you've made a quantum leap right there. Because sometimes, because you associate with the right people, because you invest in yourself, you make quantum, I don't get any hearts, you know. You make quantum leaps without realizing. I have a call with Joseph McClendon in exactly 34 minutes. And if you know who Joseph McClendon is, he is Tony Robbins' right hand. Is the only person that shares the screen, the stage, with Tony Robbins. And I've got a meeting with him at 10 o'clock UK time. So in as much as I want to sleep right now, and you can see that I want to sleep, I have to wait to speak to Joseph McClendon. And Joseph McClendon is speaking at our event on the 24th of September. So we're finalizing all our details. Those are the kind of people you get to hang out with when you invest in yourself. Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm going to be on the Millionaire Mastermind with the likes of Andy Harrington, with the likes of Shah Wasmond, with the likes of Paul Preston, with the likes of Paul O'Mahony, with the likes of Darren Witters, Rena Marla, with the likes of Mac Attram, and I could go on and on and on. Now, if you Google any of them, you know who they are. There are some really important people in the personal development space. How did I get into that space? I got into that space because I invested in myself. Yeah? People get stuck in what they think is the key to their life until they realize they've been on the same roundabout, going around in circles. Today I went into my car, and I'm gonna have a go at Lexus for this, because I was in my car and it kept taking me around in circles. It kept taking me, and the sat-nav kept, and I was late for my appointment because Lexus has a TomTom that took me around in circles. So tomorrow I'm going to be on the phone to Lexus asking them to explain to me, why do I have a car that's taking me in the wrong direction? But the reality of the matter is that we have to decide when to come off the junction. If you're going to Manchester, and forgive me for getting the wrong junction, and you need to come off junction 19, and you miss junction 19 and you go on junction 21, you may get to Manchester, but you may not, because you need to know when to come off the junction. You need to know what is the right junction for you. It's the same thing about investing in your future. You've got to know what is the right junction for you. What is the right program? You know, what is the right coach? What is the right speaker? What's the right author? What is right for you? Not every client is going to be fitting in my mold. I'm not going to fit in everybody's mold either. And the same goes for every speaker, every trainer. My thought process to you is, find that person that resonates with you. It doesn't matter. You know, find the person that resonates very well with you and go ahead. Stop procrastinating. Stop the shoulda, the woulda, the coulda, and start doing the I will, I must, I can. Because Sonny and I were coming from the newspaper today, and we're driving from Red Hill, and we're talking in the car about something, and I was like, let's do it. That's how we are. I'm very right brainer. I get up and I act now. I do it now. I'm very actionable. And the thing that Eric Thomas tells everybody is that everybody is created equal. God created man in his own image, whether you're a Christian or not, okay? So all of us are created equal, equally equal, whatever the right pronunciation is or grammar is. I don't really care about that right now. But the point is, we're all created equally. Therefore, what makes somebody different from the other? It's the persons who work harder at the preseason. They are the most successful. And we sit there and wonder, but how is John moving on? How is John so successful? Do you know how much work John puts in? Do you even know? I think it's Hemingway who says, and if I'm wrong, I get corrected. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward through the night. How much TV are you watching? How much football do you watch? How much gossip do you gossip about Ava, Judith, John, Jane, Dave? How much time do you spend lurking on Facebook doing absolute jack? How many people's profile you scroll through every day just to see who went on holiday, who is with this person's husband, who is driving that car? How much nonsensical time do you spend doing stuff that are not feeding your life, feeding your brain, pushing you forward? How much time do you waste on the wrong things? You see, that's the kind of thing that we need to think about. How much time are we investing in the wrong things? How much time do you spend on your phone playing games? How much time do you sit with that man who is disrespecting you, not going anywhere? How much time do you sit in that relationship that's no longer serving you? How much time do you sleep in your bed when you should be up working? How much? How much do you read? How much do you feed your mind? How much do you have networking going on in your life? How much do you do these things? How much time do you actually invest in you? You see, that's really important. That's really, really important that you understand where you're spending your time. And probably you should sit down and do an inventory of your time. How do you spend your time? Who do you spend your time with? Because those things are key. I saw a quotation, I think I have it on my Facebook yesterday, that says, the way you practice is the way you will play. Practice how to play. Because the way you practice is the way you're going to play. The way you live your life is the results you will get. Yeah. You're welcome, Abu Bakar. Abu Bakar, where are you? Are you in Nigeria? So basically, the way you practice is the way you'll play. The way you live your life is the way the results you get. What you invest in yourself is what you're going to get back. So here's the thing for you guys. If you want to join our masterclass on Saturday and you're in Croydon, please come along. If you're in London, come and join us. It's the link. I'm going to drop it in here shortly. But if you want to be in my 1-year masterclass, which I'm going to run every month for 12 months, then inbox me. We are going to be putting this on sale in September. And so we're starting it in October. But you're in Ghana, Etiseng. And so we're going to be putting, and don't say another word because I only know Etiseng, okay? And we're going to be putting it out in September. And anybody can join. We're going to have an online one for people who live abroad. And we're going to have a UK one for people who live in the UK, so we can meet up and have a powerful year planning, strategizing, and making sure that in 2017 you win. If you have not yet won in 2016, if all those goals that you wrote down on paper are still just on paper, then you better pull your socks up, get your bootstraps laced up right now, because time is not going to wait on you, and you cannot afford to wait another year. So here's the thing. You want to work with me? Inbox me. Facebook is great. Just press my name and inbox me. If you're not in my group, come and join. And I'll hear from you. I'd love to speak with you. I'm going to be having my meeting with Joseph McClendon now. I'm very tired. I'm exhausted. These are the days when I wish. But in time, hi Janice, hi Audrea. If you haven't got this book, guys, please get it. I bought it for myself today. The Psychology of Persuasion. A very good book. I recommend it. I haven't read it all yet, but I've been reading bits of it, and I'm going to finish this book because we need to understand what it takes to get people to say yes. It's Ava Eagle Brown in the house saying, I'm going to brush my son's teeth. He's here with his toothbrush right now. And see? Oh my God.
My face.
He's there with his toothbrush right now. So I'm going to be mommy and put my boy to bed.
Me. You can't see my
There he is.
It's shaded my face.
That's my baby boy, Michael. And come and join my Facebook group. It's Awakening Your Best Life. I'm told I'm in big trouble by my son. And I see you guys later. Michael, stop. You're moving the camera. I see you guys later. Bye-bye. Thank you, Audrea. Okay, can you stop?